Kevin Walbridge is proud to say that he started in our industry at age 10 when he asked his father for an allowance, and his father told him he would pay Kevin to wash the garbage trucks. Little did he know at the time that he would be inducted into the National Waste and Recycling Association's Hall of Fame, joining his father, Chuck, who was inducted in 1999. Throughout his career, Kevin has held senior leadership roles in the private and public sectors at National Serval, Waste Management, Republic Services, and Progressive Waste Solutions. Kevin has worked tirelessly towards the betterment of our industry. He served as a member of the Board of Services Governors, and he is currently serving on its Board of Trustees. Kevin has been a leader in environmental stewardship. He was one of the first advocates in our industry for the use of alternative fuels to power our waste and recycling trucks in order to preserve the environment through the reduction of carbon emissions. Since its inception, Kevin has been a tireless advocate of the Environmental Research and Education Foundation, EREF, including serving on its governing board for many years and a 3-year term as chairman of the foundation. During his tenure at the foundation, Kevin was directly responsible for creating and finding the funding for the Research Council, which has grown today into one of the most useful and influential bodies for identifying the need for and carrying out research to support our industry. Kevin is as equally involved in community service. As an alumni of Ball State University, he is giving of his time and experience by serving for over 10 years on the board at Ball State University. He is very active in United Way, a key player in Leadership Fort Wayne, and through his church, he was instrumental in the development of intercity recreation facilities for the underprivileged. And for those who have worked with Kevin, he has consistently encouraged those who work with him to get involved in bettering their communities. For his contribution to our industry, for his visionary leadership and business acumen, ladies and gentlemen, 2016's Hall of Fame inductee, Kevin Walbridge.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the NWRA, Sharon, the Board of Trustees, and the people who nominated me for this honor. Been to many of these breakfasts, and I always wondered if I ever stood up here, what would I say? The only thing I can tell you is I feel blessed. To start, I'm blessed by having a chance to be part of this wonderful industry. Not a day has gone by when I haven't learned something from somebody, and also had an opportunity to share my experiences. I have a passion for this business that you would say is in my blood. I'm blessed that we grew up in a family business, and I could experience this industry from the bottom up and start working at such a young age. I'm also blessed that my grandfather was stubborn. He had a vision. Back in the 50s, he owned a car wash in Anderson, Indiana. My grandfather complained a lot about things. He complained about his garbage service. And one day, the young lady on the end of the phone got frustrated and said, "Mr. Walbridge, if you don't like the way we do it, why don't you do it yourself?" And he did. Also, I'm blessed that my father, Chuck, decided to join the business in 1960. He took that company and made it one of the more dominant waste players in the state of Indiana. My father was and still one of my mentors, and he's here with us today. He's also a member of the Hall of Fame and recently celebrated his 80th birthday. One of the most important things I learned from my father is to respect the people that do the work, respect the people you work with. The drivers today that were honored, you make it happen. Without you, as an industry, we have nothing. We also learned the most important thing for us is to take care of our customers and always to do it right. The other thing I've been blessed with is to be on great teams, and I've learned from a lot of people throughout my career. I was blessed to get my first job outside of the family business at Browning Ferris Industries. Got my first opportunity from a gentleman named John Drury, who's also in the Hall of Fame. Lauren Beck, Cecil Medrick, and Dick Snyder gave me opportunities. I'm blessed with the opportunity I had to work at Waste Management for over a decade. I had the opportunity to go to Northern California and be there as automation and recycling grew, and I learned so much. I also learned about good wine in Northern California, which I've continued to enjoy. The other people at Waste Management that gave me so much, Bill Hulligan, Tom Blackman, Gino Scapese, and Jim Teeter gave me opportunities to advance my career. As I look back, I am absolutely shocked at the amount of responsibility they gave me at such a young age. I was blessed with the team I had there as well. Bob Materi, Trish Vicente, Dick Williams, Mike Ropers, and Gary Mosier, the teammates that I had. I was very, very blessed the time I spent at Republic Services. I appreciate that I had the opportunity to be there near the beginning to help build such a great company and learn so many things. The opportunities given to me by Whit Hudson, Jim Cosman, and Jim O'Connor were amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. The teammates I had there, many here today, John LaManna, Bill Meyer, who we recognized earlier, Doug Strebel, Mike Davis, Jim Gamage, Troy Hensey, Mike Quartersman, Todd Holmes, Jerry Clark, Tom Miller, and many, many more. Then I had to appreciate the opportunity and I'm blessed at Progressive Waste. I get a chance to learn about the Canadian markets and a little more than I wanted to about Canadian immigration law. Joe Corin, thank you for making me part of your team. The teammates I had there, again, exceptional. Ian Kitson, Steve Moody, John LaManna, Dean DiValerio, Mark Fox, Hire Cooperberg, and many more of you that are here today. I've been blessed with other relationships I've built in this industry, including in our associations at RE-EREF, DCA, and NWRA. The long-lasting friendships that I've been able to form in this industry go well beyond work, and I appreciate them very much. I'm especially proud of the opportunities that we had at EREF. Brian Staley and your team, you've done an exceptional job of making that a wonderful organization. Most of all, I'm blessed for my family. My wife, Kelly, thank you for everything. To my children that are here today, Caitlin, her husband, Chris, Curtis and Connor, my brother, Greg, I'm very, very grateful for all. My kids, I'm very proud of the people you've turned out to be. And look forward to continue to watch you grow and be successful in your lives. And with everybody in this room, I have, a call to order at the end. People in this room have so much control and so much ability to make this a safer industry. And I would challenge each and every one of you to do everything you can every day to make this a safer place for people to come to work. Thank you very much for this honor.